everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Natasha and this is my makeup party. We have a Kevyn Aucoin palette for you today. It's called Nudepop, and of course I have it on, and of course I'll show you how I did this look today. This kind of surprised me, this palette. First of all, we have the cover art, standard Kevyn Aucoin, very artsy. So nude, when you think of nude, you think of brown and tan and taupe and maybe a little bit of mauve. Nude these days, people are throwing in these nude palettes with these purple colors, with lavenders, with very pinks, with very purples, and they're calling them nude. So they're kind of, you know, we're kind of done with the browns. We're kind of moving into nudes that mean pinks and purples. This palette has plenty of pinks and purples. So I'm glad we're doing this. You know, you can call nudes whatever you want. You can call whatever colors you want nudes. That's fine. I guess you could call this a nude palette. But that kind of surprised me. We have these three gorgeous glitter foil metallics. Now they look kind of chunky. They look like they're going to be kind of loose, but they're not. When you dip your finger or your brush in, they turn that creamy and smooth consistency. The three of them feel exactly the same in consistency. And then you have a lot of mattes, and then you have a few satins. These two are satins, this one is a satin, and this one is a satin. I found the formula all the way across this palette to be really nice. Do you like how this one is kind of shifting? And I'm making sure you can catch that shift by going like this. But I found the consistency to be really nice across this whole thing. A couple of these are kind of unpigmented. This one is not that impressive. I will show you these on the back of my hand. I used several of these colors today on my eyes. I'll show you how I did that. This is a color that came out really pretty in the swatch. I'm going to have to maybe try that on my eye at some point. That looks really nice. Also, I want to try to work in this purpley gray here somewhere. That's really pretty too. You can see your duochrome shifting going on there. That's a very unusual color. Prettier palette than I expected to get. So here is how I applied this look today. Okay, I'm going to dip into this color right here. Very light, sort of purplish tan, and build a transition with it. That one is called Sculpt. Makes sense, that's a sculpting kind of color. Kevyn Aucoin is all about the sculpt. That's kind of how they got their name and got known, was the whole sculpting of the face, the contouring. I'm going to use this color here to build my inner crease. That one is called Surreal. If I'm looking kind of shiny, it's because to prep my skin, I put on some maracuja oil from Tarte, and I put on quite a bit. I think I kind of overdid it. Putting some of this color right here under my brow. That one is called Creation. Okay, now I'm going to take this beautiful glowing orange metallic and put that on my lid. That is called Mosaic, and I'm just going to tap it on with my finger. It feels very creamy. I do not have glitter glue on my lid. I just have good old Tarte, some CC lid primer, and it doesn't look like I need glitter glue. This is not really a glitter, like a loose glitter or anything. This is not one of those flaky things. It's very, comes out smooth. I'm going to leave this bare because I'm going to put a different color right in here. You know, my nails look terrible. I took my stick-on nails off today and I haven't replaced them. But boy, when you have no nails on, it sure makes it easy to do your makeup. And now I'm going to take this color here and tap it in my outer corner. That one's called Graffiti. I'm going to put that on with my finger because it's the same texture as this golden orange that I just put on. This is a very unusual dark charcoal shifting to purple, and I think it's beautiful on. I'll clean all of this mess up in a second. It kind of got everywhere, but it's a pretty color. I'm going to use a flat brush to go into this other metallic color that they have in the palette. And I'm going to put that on a flat brush and put that in my inner corner area. Now I'm going to take this deep plum matte and put that in the very outer corner. That one is called Design. And then I'll go back and blend everything. I know it's not blended. Okay, let's line under the eyes. I'm going to use this deep plum in the outer part and then continue on inwards with this pretty purple. That is really more pigmented than you would think. It's a satin finish. And a lot of times satin finish purples are not that pigmented. But this one is.